All right, then the last thing that I'm going to show you is the distance formula. So now I'm going to use the distance formula to find the distance between 2 points. All right, so I'm going to start off with my formula sheet because the distance formula is in the formula. So you can see I've copied it exactly. It's x2 minus x1 in parentheses squared plus y2 minus y1 in parentheses squared, and then you take the square root of all of it. Now, the great thing about the distance formula is you're just labeling your x and y and putting it in the calculator. So I'm going to actually start off with the distance formula in the calculator. So it has a parenthesis, shift 6 squared, plus parenthesis, shift 6 squared. All right, that's the distance formula, and it says minus, as minus here, sorry. So it has minus, so this way it just has x2, x1, y2, y1. All right, so I have the distance formula copied into my calculator. It says label the coordinates x1, y1, and x2, y2. So they're going to give you 2 points, and here are the points right here. Let's go ahead and label it. Let's call this x1, y1. Now, it doesn't matter how I label this. I could have done this x2, y2, as long as the 1s are together and the 2s are together. All right, so this is x2, y2. And all I'm going to do is put the numbers, so keeping my distance formula right here, and my new numbers, I'm just going to put them here. So in the first one, I should see x2. So I go find x2. What's x2? Negative 8. Please make sure you type exactly what it is. Do not drop a negative because you feel like it. So negative 8. And then we have minus. So I have that minus right there. x1. Here's x1. Negative 5. So again, even though there's already a minus here, I'm still going to put negative 5 because I'm going to copy it verbatim. Then we have y2. So I'm going to go y2 is 6. So I go right here, 6. And then we have y1, which is 3. So I'm going to go ahead and type 3 here. It gives me an answer. Now, because this is a decimal, I know that I have to simplify the radical. So I plugged it into the formula. Then it says simplify the radical. So I have to simplify the radical. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste what's underneath the radical onto the next line. So actually, I'm going to add that into the notes. Under plug them into the distance formula, pause the video and copy this down, ignoring what I wrote. Add it on the next line, so now I have radical 18. These answers match up perfectly. So I'm simplifying radical 18. So I've got negative 8, negative 5, 6, and 3. And I've got negative 18 here. So now I'm simplifying negative 18. Now remember, I want to keep the same answer there. It's there 3 times. And I'm going to break down 18. So I'm going to check 2. All right, it works. Now I have 9 left over. I'm going to check 9. That doesn't work. Check 3. That works. So I've got 2, 3, 3. So a key thing is make sure you do not forget this. So I'm going to check it to make sure that I did that correctly. So 2 times, and I have 3, 3, 3, 3. All right, see, I know I'm good because sometimes you guys forget this last number. If you forget that last number, it doesn't match up. So make sure that it matches up before you move on. All right, so I've broken 18 down to 2 times 9, and then 3 times 3. So this is going to be, leave a space, 2, 3, 3. All right, so let's see if you have any books. What do you see a book of? A book of 3s. So remember, 2 cards make how many books? 1 book. So 2 cards make 1 book, and that's done. So this is 3 radical 2. So you must be able to simplify before you can use the distance formula or Pythagorean theorem if they want the answer in exact form. And go ahead and complete, now that you've completed this and this, go ahead and complete this. Let's practice.